keep the music playing.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. A search warrant executed at a home in Hilltop Lakes led to 2 Leon County people being arrested. So the sheriff's office searched a resident that had allegedly impersonated a security guard. So this is what was seized at the home, authorities say. It was part of an ongoing investigation and involved another person being arrested at the home. During the search, police say they found 14 grams of meth, drug paraphernalia, and also items that are distributed with narcotics. Meanwhile, the Waco McLennan County Public Health District has confirmed a positive case of measles, making it the first in the region and the 718th in the state. Health officials say the unvaccinated child was not in school or public places during the infectious period, so that lowers the risk of an outbreak. Still, doctors warn the virus is highly contagious. Symptoms may only appear after others have been exposed. The best protection, they say, is keeping up to date with the MMR vaccine. From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
Although temperatures yesterday did not get nearly as hot as anticipated thanks to clouds and humidity building across central Texas, it's still going to be a hot and humid day today, hotter than normal for this time of year. We're out the door with temperatures in the low to mid 70s, mostly cloudy skies, but some sunshine for some out the door. That humidity is going to lead to a 10% chance of a mid-morning shower and a 20% chance of a afternoon or early evening shower or non-severe storm. Thanks to partly to mostly cloudy skies, highs will reach the upper 80s and low to mid 90s this afternoon. Heat index approaching 100 degrees. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
Good morning and welcome. It's Throwback Thursday, and I'm throwing back already. Look who's here. John Elliott, longtime friend, longtime co-worker, and both of us now longtime ex-radio employed corporate guys, right?
Yeah, it's been a while, yeah.
Yeah, it has. John Elliott. Real name John Fisher. We're going to talk to John about the days of radio and what he's been doing and what's going on in this crazy world right now with John, and we'll have some good stories to tell. But let's kick it off the way we do every morning here on the Zach Owens Show with our national anthem.
Constitution, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, we're back live, and we are at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill, downtown Waco, 8th Street. A little bit later on, Ryan Flores is our musician, going to be on stage playing some great music. That's 9 o'clock. He's making his way up from Austin right now. My buddy John Elliott is here with us. That's how everybody. First of all, John, good to have you on the show. Hadn't seen you in a while. You been doing okay, buddy?
I'm hanging in there. I've been doing all right. I feel good. Moving around a lot, so
yeah,
things are better.
All right, before we get into telling us about you and your history, first thing I want to know, and I don't think I ever asked you this, your name is John Fisher. How did you come up with John Elliott? Where did Elliott come from?
Elliott is my middle name, so it's John Elliott Fisher.
Okay.
And back, I guess it was 82 or so, there was a guy doing 7 to midnight, and his name was Greg Fisher. And I was doing afternoon drive, and they said, hey, it's too confusing to have John Fisher and Greg Fisher back to back, so you're going to change your name.
And you go, wait a minute, my name is Fisher.
Yeah. And I said, all right, I'll just go by my first and middle name then. It'd be John Elliott. And it stuck, and for
there you go,
45 plus years, or 40 plus years, that's the way it was.
Yeah. Well, tell us about you, John. Where are you from originally? Where were you born, and about your family?
I was born over in Gatesville, Texas.
Woohoo! Give it up for the G-ville.
Yeah, just west, about 40 miles or so. And we lived in the country, and my father was brand inspector, health inspector for the state of Texas. And I guess my mother laid the law down, and we moved to Waco in 1969.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that.
69.
69.
Wow.
And so anyway, I went through the Waco school system and graduated from Jefferson Moore High School. I was enrolled there. I went to Richfield. Figure that one out. But the way that worked was my mother worked for the Waco Independent School District. She was the buyer. So if you needed anything, you had to go through my mother. So I had I got to do and go anywhere I wanted to.
Right, right.
So that's how that happened, and started radio. Oh, I don't even know what year it was, but I was young. And
what was the first station that gave you a part-time or a beginning job?
Absolutely. You know, just
what was it?
KRCI?
KRZI AM? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's all there was back then.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was AM or nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and there was one FM on Lake Air, and I don't know if it was a true radio station or not. It was 107 something, and they had a sign out front, classic rock, I think is what it said, but nobody ever heard it.
FM.
Yeah, it was FM station. Nobody listened to FM radio. So, and then started here. I think it was Harris Broadcasting back then. You know, it changed hands so many times, but that was 1982, March of 82, I believe, if memory serves. And been there ever since. I was, until 2020. So I walked in 82 and left in 2020. So,
wow.
I think I worked for Sun Broadcasting. You worked for them.
Sun Group,
yeah. Sun Group and Harris and what were we before?
Gulf Star.
Gulf Star.
Clear Channel.
iHeart, yeah.
We were a little bit of everything over the years. I think it was all the same people, just changing names to what was that old saying? To protect the innocent and the guilty, and
Yeah. Names have been changed.
Yeah.
To protect the innocent. Yeah.
And you have a daughter?
Have a daughter, Amanda.
Yeah.
And I won't mention her age, but I have 3 grandkids. The oldest is 13.
Yeah.
Football player. And then I have one granddaughter in that bunch. She's the youngest, Waverly. And then it's constant, it's perpetual motion from one sport to another. So you end up spending every Saturday and Sunday
doing sports.
Yeah.
So I am just far enough away that I hate to use the term don't have to do it, but I don't. John, I've got 4 grandchildren, and my oldest, I think Bailey is 24, and now I have 2 great grandchildren. I've got a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old.
Wow.
Great grandchildren. We're getting old, John.
Yep. No doubt about that. Are you on Social Security yet?
Oh yeah, baby. I've been pulling down Social Security for 3 years. I started 3 years ago, about right now, and it's decent. People just, I don't think young people understand when you hit that age and start getting the money or figuring it out or getting on Medicare or whatever, that's when it hits you, because I never thought about it when I was 50 or 40 or 30, but what you put in is what you get, what you get a check. If you don't put anything in, if you're a homemaker, or if you don't work, or if you work a job that's minimum wage, you're not going to get a lot of money per month.
Oh, no.
It's what you put into it. It's what you're going to get back.
You don't get a lot of money if you put into it all your life, it seems like.
Yeah.
So, I agree. I don't think they think about it. I don't think we thought about it until we got that
age.
Yeah.
And people, I swear to you, there are people out there, John, that think, okay, when you get on Medicare, your insurance, it's free. It ain't free.
Oh, no.
It ain't free. You have to pay. And if you decide to work while you're on, then it goes up even more. You got to pay more. There's nothing free out there, is there, John?
Oh, no. And if you have, like for me, I have insurance that I've hung on to, and I also have Medicare.
Yeah.
So you've got 2 different premiums, but then you have your main insurance, and then for me, Medicare is secondary.
Yeah.
So it's really nice. You pay out the nose for having both,
but you're covered.
You're covered.
Yeah.
And when you get to be our age, you
gotta have
gotta have coverage, because I spend more time at the doctor than I do anywhere else. I may see one a day.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. I thought your pickup truck was on fire a while ago, but it was the guy using the leaf blower.
Oh yeah,
blowing dust.
He's blowing the street.
Hopefully you didn't wash your truck before you came, because he just blew dust all over it. All right, John Elliott, my longtime friend and co-worker, is my guest this morning. We're going to take a short break. Remind everybody that Weikert Realtors, the Eastland Group, is our title sponsor here of the Zach Owen Show. Thank so much to Doug and Charles and Ken and over 40 agents to help you buy or sell. And right now is a great time. If you're looking to buy, I promise you right now, there are 60, 70, 80 homes sitting, waiting for you to buy in all price ranges. If you're a first-time buyer, quit throwing that rent away, that you're paying for an apartment or a house, throwing that rent down the toilet. Buy. There's a lot of buyer incentive packages for first-time buyers. Anyway, reach out to any one of the agents from Weikert and we can help you. Also, we have in-house lending, so they'll help you with your credit, talk about that, and getting pre-approved. Got to get pre-approved. So anyway, reach out. Wycott Realtors, the Eastland Group, our big sponsor. We'll take a short break and be right back.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress. It's like a wearable hug for your nervous system that helps you calm down and feel better. The Apollo wearable will send gentle vibrations to your body, like a song you can feel instead of hear. You feel better. You sleep better. And you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
When you learn a language with Babbel, you start a journey that takes you further and further. Anytime and anywhere you wish. It's easy and fun. Broadens your horizons and keeps your brain fit. A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
BadCreditLoans.com is a pioneering service provider that has carved a reputation in the financial industry for its dedication to helping individuals with bad credit secure loans. By making timely repayments, borrowers can gradually repair their credit history, thereby increasing their chances of securing better loan terms in the future. BadCreditLoans.com serves as a beacon of hope for those with bad credit. Simple, fast, and reliable loan application process. And its commitment to responsible borrowing makes it a trusted partner in the journey towards financial stability.
Did you know nearly all stock price changes of 10% or more result from a single news headline? These news catalysts create trading opportunities every day. All you need is a little help to reach out and take them. It doesn't matter if your investment budget is small or big. All you need is Benzinga Pro and its powerful news alerts, price tracking, and portfolio monitoring. Subscribe now, and we'll skyrocket your portfolio today.
OsleyMD.com.
I've always had thin hair my whole life. It breaks off at a certain length. In the last 6 months, I've noticed it just really bad. I mean, you could totally see it. I wear a hat a lot. I tried several different products. My experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
OsleyMD.com.
I don't know, if Bubble wasn't here, I don't know what people would be doing, like making PowerPoints or something. Bubble allows you to make it real and for it to actually work. So I feel like Bubble bridges that gap and being able to give people the opportunity to make their ideas come to life really quickly too. I love that I can sit down and build something the way that I think it should be built and have the control over it.
Bubble turns ideas into fully scalable apps. Try Bubble today.
Hi, I'm Jo from Face Theory. You're going to want to have a specific goal for your skincare routine. What do you want to achieve? Active ingredients are really strong, and if you're using too many at once, your skin can get overwhelmed. Don't overspend on products. Choose products that have scientific research behind them. At Face Theory, if you're not happy with a product, just say so, just give us a shout and we'll give you your money back, no problem.
I know you're gonna love this Kodak Dot Plus printer. You guys just connect it to your smartphone and then you're gonna use the Kodak Photo Print app. It's going to print you a 4x6 photo. I am just in awe. I love how these turned out. Also, the printer comes with a free cartridge of 10 photo sheets. I can assure you, you are going to love this printer as much as my family has. You guys have to check it out for yourself.
Hi, my name's Erica and today I'm going to be taking you through my skincare routine using the Tasmanian Spring Water range from Sand and Sky. This range is really good for dry and dehydrated skin like myself. It's packed with 2 types of hyaluronic acid and fermented sea kelp to reduce redness and irritation, which I experience daily. So that's it. It's so quick and so easy, and my skin feels so dewy and so hydrated.
Back live at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. Other sponsors here. We've got our friends over at Be Kind Coffee. Be Kind Coffee on Washington Avenue. They've got great pastries, homemade bagels, great coffee at Be Kind Coffee on Washington. Mike's Car Care Center over on Sanger Avenue. Mike and the crew will help you with your automotive needs, oil changes, etc. And my friend Helen Underwood at Jack of All Trades Employment Services. You know what they say, John, if you need a JOB, you call JOAT.
That's
and,
right.
They'll help you out over there. John, today, my friend, is May 15th. May 15th. Today is Thursday, Throwback Thursday. And here's some things that we look at, honor, celebrate. International Day of Families. So if you live long distance or if you're close, do something with your family. Give them a call. Take them out to dinner. Just go spend some time with your family. National Chocolate Chip Day.
Ah, now there's one. Yummy. Even if it's in a cookie, it's okay.
That's right. The bigger the cookie, the better.
Yeah.
Today is Bring Flowers to Someone Day. Whatever. Coworker, spouse. Maybe today on Day of Families. Take a family member some flowers. Of course, that's probably started by the American Floral Association.
I'm sure it was, yeah. That was a good move on their part.
Today is Straw Hat Day. This is the time of the year that cowboys switch over, don't they, to straw?
Yeah, exactly.
Wearing straw hats out there. And today, this is a great one. Today is Peace Officer Memorial Day. Established by President John Kennedy back in 1962, this day honors federal, state, and local officers who have died or been disabled in the line of duty. It is a time for reflection and appreciation of their service and their sacrifice.
That's nice.
That is a wonderful day. Peace Officer Memorial Day. Today's the day to remember those that have fallen in the line of duty or been disabled. All right. John's here with us. You used to wear a hat quite a bit back in the cowboy days.
Still do.
You do?
Yeah, still do.
I haven't. When I shave my head, probably 20 years ago, 18 years, I quit wearing. Yeah, I used to wear one, but I kind of quit. I don't know if it's because the bald head would slide around. What do you think to grab to?
Well, he needs something to cover that head.
I know.
We both do.
I know I'm getting old, and if you're a golfer, you know you're getting old when you start wearing one of those floppy hats to cover your ears,
Oh, yeah. It's like wearing an umbrella.
Dermatologist told me, you need to cover your... I didn't know this until I started going to a dermatologist. The top of your ears are more likely to catch cancer than your head. The very tip top of your ears. I didn't know that.
Well, I haven't had the ear thing, but I did have a couple on the top of my head removed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's been some years back.
Freeze them off?
Yeah, that liquid nitrogen. They come in with a big it's like a keg. And they screw the top, and they've got a Q-tip.
Yeah, you thought they were going to give you a cold beer, didn't you?
It got a Q-tip. They dip it down in there, and they put it on your head, and it freezes it off.
Boom. And it hurts. You don't think it hurts, but it stings a lot.
It does.
Yeah,
it does.
I had a couple of places removed up there. All right, we're talking with John Elliott, my buddy here. John, since 2020, so 5 years, corporate anything, corporate radio, corporate television, corporate newspapers, it's sad because, and I tell this story to friends quite a bit, when we became conglomerated and they moved all the radio stations into our building over on Highway 6, and the only reason they moved it into that building, it was the only building that they owned. The other radio stations, the Bear, 97 FM, were in other buildings, so they had to move them into ours. Yeah. So at one time, we probably had disc jockeys live, part-timers on all those radio stations, 70 employees, because we had Fox, had Z up there.
It
had to been.
It was 80. I think the actual count was 84 in that building.
84 people.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And today, there's probably 5.
Oh, 5. Wow.
In that building. And it's just corporate. They got rid of the receptionist. They got rid of HR. They got rid of the traffic department where they put the deal. They got rid of our general manager. They got rid of our engineer. They got rid of everything. And it's just sad. The music is all programmed in another state up north. There's nothing local about it anymore.
Have you traveled lately? Gotten out of Waco, like to Dallas or to Austin? You can hit every radio station and they're playing the same song at the same time. And the only thing difference is when they play commercials. Those are different.
Yeah.
But it's a box deal. It's a package deal.
It is. It's cookie cutter. And you know, the radio guys and girls that are on the air, they're from Nashville and New York and California. And you know, John, we're both old school. I mean, I was in radio 47 years. And I truly believe that things like newspaper, radio, television were to be local, were to serve the community with local music, local events, local charity things.
Oh, absolutely.
Local news, local everything. It was local. And now it's all wired into one box coming from somewhere else.
Yep. And they don't know. You can always tell because they mispronounce the addresses of the clients. 3400 Bosque Boulevard.
Yeah, the commercials even produced out of town.
Yeah, they are.
I heard one the other day. Oh, and you know, one thing that we did and I did as program director was you listen to your station and you make sure. I heard that everything's up to date. And I heard one run yesterday, and it was a car dealership, and the guy said, we've got thermostat-controlled showroom, and it is warm and comfortable in here. So that commercial was done back in the wintertime.
Yeah.
That was our job, was to keep up with stuff like that, and there's nobody keeping up anymore. Anyway, both of us rejects of corporate world, but life goes on. And you and I were just talking about music a little while ago. And, you know, I was wanting to retire anyway and I just wasn't happy with the music, with the way things were going, you know.
You lose all control over that. They just take it over. You know, you used to sit in your office and toil, and you say, John, come in here. What about this song? Or, you know, any aspect of the business. Because number one, you wanted to make sure you made the right decision, the right choice. And when they take all of that away from you, you know, they tie your hands.
Yeah.
And when something goes wrong, you get the call, not corporate.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just going to tell you, I never in my dreams would think that the day would come when you had at the top of the charts Shabuzi, Jelly Roll, and Beyonce.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, all right, something that does hang around with us, John, from the days is Nashville Cat. Nashville Cat's with us every Monday through Friday. She has the latest information, what's going on in Nashville. We're going to check in with Nashville Cat right after this.
Today's edition of Nashville Cat on the Zach Owens Show Live is brought to you by Be Kind Coffee. Be Kind Coffee's ultimate goal is to promote kindness. 1534 Washington Avenue. Sit down and stay a while. Be Kind Coffee is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. BeKindCoffeeCrew.com.
Kenny Chesney and Megan Moroney's new single, You Had to Be There, will soon be a #1 hit. It was produced by Sugarland's Christian Bush, and Kenny said, nobody has more fun, works harder, and is more creative or pranked me harder than Megan. Zach Bryan enlisted in the Navy at 17, served 8 years, and got to the rank of Petty Officer Second Class. He was training to become a SEAL, then decided to pursue music instead. Zach was born in Japan, where his family was deployed, and in high school he was a wrestler and the student council president. Finally, I found out American Idol contestants only get paid once they make it to the live rounds. Their performance fee is $1,500 plus meals. They're paid $150,000 for the American Idol tour. Judge Luke Bryan makes $12 million per season, Lionel Richie $10 million, and Carrie Underwood somewhere between $10 and $12 million. I'm Nashville Cat on the Zach Owen Show.
All right, coming up at 9 o'clock this morning, we always have live music. And we've got a young guy. In fact, I got to tell you, her name is Stephanie Chavira. And Stephanie was supposed to be our musical guest this morning. Yesterday, she sent me a text, John. She goes, the worst thing that could happen to a musician is strep throat.
Oh,
so
wow.
Stephanie said, I apologize. I can't be there tomorrow, but I want to reschedule. So I've already got her rescheduled in June. But put out a call. I said, man, I need some help. I need a musician to jump in. And a young guy by the name of Ryan Flores, Austin, jumped in there and said, I want that spot.
Wow.
So Ryan is on his way up from Austin. He's going to be our musician today in the 9 o'clock hour. And what's so great about this show, John, is it's local. Having local people on, local commercials, local musicians. I just enjoy it. It's being done in a local business here at the Backyard. And funny thing, we were talking when John first got in here. He says, God, I hadn't been in the Backyard in a long time. It's blown up, hasn't it?
It has. I mean, I was just looking out into the backyard, and I was like, things have moved around. There's more staircases. There's more everything.
VIP,
Yeah. And then we walked out, and I was like, well, they've expanded.
Yeah.
So that's good.
The sound here is exceptional. It's so good. The lighting, the big giant screen behind the band, always is great. Chris was on the show yesterday, Chris Cox, and they've got this Hudson, I think his name is Hudson Westbrook, is coming up tomorrow night out on the parking lot because they sold over 3,000 tickets like that. Well, good news, and I actually shared it. I got a little Facebook post. They have found about 300 more tickets that they can sell. So if you are a fan of Hudson and you didn't get in to see him, you didn't get tickets originally and it's sold out, there are about 300 or 400 tickets available. And the secret to this thing is buy them directly here at the Backyard or StubHub, because there's so many people, John, you know this, that are scalping tickets for, 2, 3, 4 times the price.
It's crazy.
So get those. Going to be a great, great show. Coming up Saturday night here at the Backyard, remember the band Nirvana?
Yes.
They have
absolutely.
a Nirvana tribute band. They play like Nirvana and get up there and imitate those guys. So that's Saturday night if you like that. We're talking with John Elliott. And, John, I know you made a couple of appearances on the old Zach and Jim 25 Hot Country Cafe video show from the 93, 94 days. Our friend Greg Sachs was on it.
Yeah.
Christine Kahanick. Remember Christine, the weather girl?
I do.
I think maybe even Stacy made a few appearances back then.
I think I even hosted an episode.
I think you did. But we like to do Throwback Thursday and play a clip from back in the days. 25 Hot Country Cafe with Zach and Jim and the gang. And so we'll play that right now. Come back and talk more with John Elliott right after this.
Hi, and welcome to 25 Hot Country Cafe. I'm Zach Owen.
And I'm Jim Cody from the Waco 100 Morning Show. This week, we're coming to you from the Waco 100 studios. Why, you're asking? Because we're going to have some special guests here in just a little while. That's John Elliott on the control
he's not the special guest, is he?
No, he's not special at all.
Let's get his intentions.
Yeah, he's, he can cook bacon and eggs on that thing, too, as a matter of fact.
Hey, all right.
Hey, y'all, I'm Kix Brooks.
Hi, I'm Ronnie Dunn.
And we're Brooks.
And Dunn, and you're watching 25 Hot Country Cafe.
Welcome back to 25 Hot Country Cafe from the Waco 100 studio.
Yeah,
what is this? Oh, gosh.
No respect, I'd
no
say.
Respect
No respect
at all.
We've got some more great videos on the way.
Yeah, in fact, 2 brand new ones. One from McBride and the Ride, and the other from Susie Boggess. A couple of brand new videos, the new McBride and the Ride and the Susie Boggess.
That McBride and the Ride from the Lane Frost movie.
Yeah, Luke Perry's going to be in that upcoming show.
Christine Kahalik is coming up in a little while with some country music news and concert information for us. Also, the Sax Man has the review.
Another one of those reviews. Stay with us on 25 Hot Country Cafe.
That's the latest from Doug Stone, I Never Knew Love.
Hey, don't forget now, tomorrow morning on the Zach and Jim Show, concert information, but let's go ahead and tell them now.
All right, let's tell them.
All right, Willie Nelson is going to be at the Melody Ranch, and it's coming up this Tuesday night.
November 30th,
tickets at the door, and Waco 100 is going to give away tickets all week long, so make sure you listen.
That'll be a good show. You want to get there early because there's going to be lots of folks.
It's going to be a great one. Hey, an interview with Brooks and Dunn, great guys, and also some footage from our Caritas Trail Ride coming up.
On 25 Hot Country Cafe.
We were songwriters over at the same publishing company. I had just moved to town about 3 years ago, and we took our demos over to Tim Dubois, the head of Ariston Records. And yeah, Mr. Manipulate, Mr. Make an Act. So anyway, he asked us if we wanted to be a duo, and we went to school for about 6 months to learn what harmony was, and still haven't learned very well.
We learned what it was, but we haven't learned to do it yet.
We flunked that course. So we just kept singing songs and going out on stage and doing our deal. The records kept doing well, so here we are. We're Dadgum Duo.
How does it feel, first of all, to be chosen as the Duo of the Year? It must be a thrill, I would think.
Bad, beats losing.
Well, who were your competitors then? You had some stiff competition.
You bet. I mean, there's a lot of good duos out there and a lot of good upcoming duos. You know, the Phelps brothers are in there, and of course, walking by Naomi Judd at the awards, she said, "I'm feeling better all the time." She keeps that thread open too. You know? I think Brand New Man for me has a special place in my heart because it really got us going. You know, and that was also the first song that we really felt like this one could get us on the map. You know, it was the first single we came with and everything like that. So, you know, as time goes on, I think whatever single's out and the crowd's liking the best is probably what we like the best. But that one's one I'll always look back on as, you know, the one that gave us the confidence to get up and go with it. It's funny, when we first made the record, it barely got on the record, and then you know, I think the label and everybody was a little tentative about it because it was kind of on the rockin' side of things for, you know, when we made that record. But boy, the crowds out there just night after night before it was on the radio, were just loving it, you know, and we kept coming back and saying, I think there's something going on here, you know.
So you were playing it before the radios were playing it.
Oh, yeah.
The weird thing that happened, the crowds would chant it. You know, about halfway during the show, they'd be going, boot, scoot, and boogie, boot, scoot. Okay. We're going to play this song first. And I just caught on. Did a weird deal.
Are you going to stick with your same type of style, or are you going to try and change, or do you know?
It's hard to say. We don't give much thought to that. We just pretty much, you know, we write the songs that we like and hope that other people will like them and put them on tape and CDs and all that. And go with it.
Well, I know everybody here is looking forward to seeing you. It's been advertised for quite a while, and everyone's really been built up. So
right,
good crowd in Waco. What do you think is the most fantastic thing about being, you know, country music artist?
You're playing every night is the real blast for me. You know, I mean, we love it all. From the T-shirts to the songwriting, you know, I mean, we're just kids in the candy store right now, you know. But it's hard to beat walking out on stage when the crowd's getting fired up and you are too, and there's no feeling like it for me.
Same thing?
Oh, yeah.
Ditto?
Yeah, ditto, and being able to afford a house payment.
You can afford a house payment?
Depends on what kind of house.
Yeah, it's a little house.
Maybe one of those double wide trailers.
I got one of those, yeah.
Okay,
What's so funny about that?
Hey, Jim, a couple of nice guys, Brooks and Dunn. Weren't they good?
We appreciate them coming by, and what a concert, too.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of interviews, next week on our show, we're going to have an interview with the great legend himself, Willie Nelson.
Country Music Hall of Famer, as a matter of fact.
That's going to wrap it up for us, and you're looking at some trail ride footage from the Caritas Trail Ride.
Fourth annual, we had a great time. Thanks to everybody that helped to make it a big success. We'll see you again next week, right here on 25 Hot Country Cafe.
Close and you'll be ready to go.
Put it in that thing. We're just getting all kinds of
Really?
shots in.
Brings back a lot of memories, the old trail rides. We used to do those. Look at there. There's Robert West,
Wow.
who now works for Channel 10 in sales. He used to work for Channel 25. But those were the days, man, back in the 93, 94 and that show. But we did a lot of trail rides back then.
We did a lot of things. You realize that when we all came together, the station was like number 5 in the market.
Yeah.
I mean, it was way down there.
Yeah.
And then we worked and worked. We were somewhere every day, every night, promoting the radio station, doing giveaways,
hosting concerts.
And then that first rating period, we went from number 5 to number 1, and we never looked back.
Never looked back. Over 30 years, man.
Yeah. I mean, we were in the clubs. We did trail rides. Gosh, I remember cooking all those hamburgers and hot dogs for everybody on the trail ride.
Big
The
presents
fair,
at the
yes.
fair. Everybody, everywhere. Yeah.
I mean, we were handing out balloons at the fair. I
Yeah.
mean, we just had all spin the wheel and giving away stuff.
Doesn't happen like that anymore, folks, in radio. Nothing like that anymore. I saw a interesting little, and I'm going to be wrong, but it's somewhere close, but radio listening, especially for people under the age of 30, 35, is dropped again. Young people are not listening to the radio. It's kind of like AM. You know,
Yeah.
we quit listening to AM. Well, now young people have quit listening to radio, period. You know, they're doing podcast and YouTubing and yeah, they're doing what we're doing now.
Right.
This is the thing. YouTube, TV, podcast, streaming, stuff like that.
Oh, streaming is huge.
Huge. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I talked to some just the other day. I said, do you watch? She says, no, where is
Yeah.
that? I said, it's on CBS, ABC. Oh, no. I only have, whatever the
the
current
streaming, yeah. Whether it be Hulu,
yeah. That's what I was trying to get to.
HBO Max, or yeah, my household, the new house that we live in, John, is not even wired for cable anymore.
Really?
No cable. New houses, they're not putting cable because people are using streaming.
Yeah.
You know, I remember in the years ago, I had a house that was, and we had probably 4 or 5 TVs, cable. Well, you had to pay for every box. That's how they got you. You know, every box.
It's a rental fee.
Yeah.
On the box.
So it's in streaming, you don't. You can have 20 TVs and it's the same price. But yeah, it's changed so much. But we want to welcome everybody that watches the show Monday through Friday, 8 to 10 o'clock. And then you can go back later tonight or maybe a year from now or a week from now and listen to this. You can listen to your car. I just got a newer car. I was in a wreck here recently and totaled out my favorite vehicle. So I got a used, newer vehicle. My old car, John, was a 16. This is a 23. In just 7 years, I'm sitting in this car going, oh, my God, the technology.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap.
It's like
First thing is, it comes up on the screen, Zach Owens Show. Do you want to? I'm going, how does it know? But it's reading your phone. And I can sit and listen to the show in my car. And it just, technology's crazy.
Is that the Bluetooth connection in the car that it connects the phone's in your pocket? It just picks it up. And
this new car, this is something that I didn't even know it had. I get in the car and normally I plug in my phone.
Right.
Okay. This new car, you just lay it down right in the middle. It's a charger. You don't have to plug it in anymore. Here's a couple of older guys talking about it, and there's younger people going, yeah, we know that.
Yeah. We know that already.
John Elliott, tell us a crazy story, something that you – I'll start out. I'll tell a crazy story or an old story. We had so many from the trail rides.
Yeah.
Crazy in the bars and things and Christmas parties. We would do crazy parties and stuff. But do you have one that you remember that kind of stands out that me, you, Jim, the radio station, or?
Let me tell you, I have one.
Okay.
And you're going to remember this once I get started telling it. But I think it might have been that first time when we went to number 1.
Oh, yeah.
And remember, we had the break room in the building.
An ugly kitchen break room that had wallpaper.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy wallpaper.
Yeah. And we ended up with a huge cooler iced down with bottles of champagne.
Yep.
And we started uncorking that champagne, and it was sprayed all over the walls, the ceiling, all over the floor. And we had a janitor guy. His name was Milton.
Milton
Cortez. He had to come in the next day
and
after it had set all night.
And I don't know if you know this, but champagne, when it dries, it turns kind of brown.
It does, yes.
So there was brown crap everywhere.
Yeah, and it kind of solidifies a little bit. And we were popping those bottles and spraying. I mean, we were celebrating big time. And that was all over that break room.
I want to say that was probably, let's see, April, May, June, July. That was probably the end of July, August of 93 when the ratings came back from that spring book of 93.
Right.
Spring ratings. Man, that's a great story. Yeah,
you remember that now, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were all there, and it was just chaos. We were so excited. John Blake was our general manager.
Right.
John's passed on. Milton Cortez passed on.
Right.
Our old sales manager, Ray.
Ray Calusa. No.
Not Ray Calusa.
Ray.
I'm going to go blank.
Boy, that's...
Had beautiful white, blondish hair.
Zach, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
Anyway, we had a great crew. Bubby and so many great people there.
I can't
Greg
remember.
Sachs.
Yeah, Greg and he went on and worked for Toby Keith.
Yeah.
Until Toby died, and then I don't really know where he is now.
He's doing Texas music artists now. He and his wife both are promoting Texas music. In fact, they came and were on the show one time.
Oh, really?
With one of their artists here recently. But anyway, yeah, great times, great days back then. Who else? Oh, just recently, a guy that was a genius, and I'm talking electronic genius.
I already know
our
who you're
engineer,
talking
Dave
about.
Fricker.
Yeah.
Dave just passed away recently, and it was sad. He had so many friends in the Waco area, but yeah, Dave passed away just very recently. After retiring from radio, he moved to Terlingua.
He did.
And lived out in the middle of nowhere.
You want a story? This is a story. He bought that land in Terlingua, and there was nothing there.
Yeah.
So he had to truck in the gravel and an excavator.
Oh, yeah.
And he had
Nothing
to make his
there.
own cement on the spot to pour the slab.
Nobody would bring it in.
He didn't have any water, so he drilled a well. Now he has like the water company for the entire city.
That's right. He started the whole thing.
Yeah.
Super guy, Dave Fricker. We miss him too. But some great stories, great times of radio back in the 90s and 2000s. And John Elliott, good friend of mine. And I will say this too, John, you you told me you weren't playing anymore, but at one point you were a hell of a golfer too.
I used to have the opportunity to play a great deal. Every day, as a matter of fact, just about.
We played every day over at Old Western Oaks.
Right. We were all members there, and that was back in a time period when I was working 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Yeah.
And, of course, in the summer, it doesn't get dark till late. So when I was off the air, I was out the door and on the golf course.
Yep.
And so, I was a pretty fair golfer, unlike today, where I don't even know if I can swing a club anymore.
Hey, we're going to take a short break, do some commercials. We'll come back and talk more with John Elliott here at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. Stick around.
So all you have to do is tap your Popple to the back of someone's phone, like that, and they instantly get your social media and contact info right on the screen. They don't need an app or a Popple to receive your info. With our feature called Popple Direct, you can pop one of your links directly. I turned Direct on for Instagram. Now when I pop someone's phone, it opens directly to my Instagram. So get your Popple today and start impressing everyone you meet. Make it pop.
Welcome to Market XLS, your all-in-one Excel solution for investors. Designed as an enterprise-grade platform, Market XLS caters to investment managers, registered investment advisors, asset managers, financial analysts, option traders, and individual investors alike. We kickstart your journey with AI and an automatic spreadsheet. Market XLS is your gateway to intelligent, secure, and efficient investment management and research. Book your free demo.
Welcome to Kitbag, the ultimate destination for football fans. Whether you're cheering for Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, or any other top club, we've got your team's colors running through our veins. From official replica kits to custom player prints of your favorite stars like Ronaldo, Messi, and Kane, Kitbag is your one-stop shop for all things football. Powered by Fanatics, we deliver to over 180 countries, ensuring you get the gear you need fast. For true football passion, think Kitbag. Visit kitbag.com today. That's kitbag.com. Kitbag. For 75 years, Nalgene Outdoor has been your trusted companion, fueling adventures and helping protect the planet. We're committed to reducing waste, improving access to clean water, and providing simple, safe, and sustainable products for you and your family. No gimmicks, just durable, well-designed bottles built to last. Join us in our mission to amplify life, not complicate it. Because at Nalgene, what goes into our bottles matters as much as the adventures they fuel. Explore more at nalgene.com. That's NALGENE.com. Looking for tickets to the hottest shows, games, and events? Ticket Liquidator is your one-stop shop for great prices, no hassles, and guaranteed tickets. Since 2003, we've been connecting buyers and sellers, providing access to sold-out events at prices lower than most secondary market options. Whether it's sports, theater, or concerts, our massive nationwide network ensures you get the tickets you want, guaranteed. For the best seats at the biggest events, start with Ticket Liquidator today at ticketliquidator.com. That's TICKETLIQUIDATOR.com. Ticket Liquidator.
I'm Hunter, the founder of Hello Cake, and today we're digging into ED meds. The number one thing we hear is that guys are sick of waiting for ED meds to kick in. Traditional ED meds take about an hour to kick in as they have to go through your digestive system, where Hello Cake's ED medication dissolves under your tongue and works in about 15 minutes. That's about 3 times faster than traditional ED medication. Curious about ED meds? Go to hellocake.com.
Tervis is all about staying hydrated with style and durability. You can trust Tervis tumblers to keep your drinks the perfect temperature, hot or cold, for hours. From the classic insulated tumblers to sleek stainless steel water bottles, each product is built to last and comes in endless designs to match your personality. Stay refreshed and express yourself with Tervis. Visit tervis.com today and find your perfect tumbler.
Since our founding, we've been revolutionizing hair removal with cutting-edge technology and a commitment to empowerment. The U-Like Air 3, launched in 2023, ushers in a new era of sapphire ice cooling technology, offering nearly painless hair reduction in just 3 weeks. Experience the future of hair removal today at ulike.com, because at U-Like, beauty is about looking and feeling good. That's ULIKE.com. U-Like. With Ease US makes studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects, featuring 468 natural AI voices. Customize the volume, mood, and pauses to perfectly match your content. Plus, capture high quality videos with no watermark. Record your screen, webcam, and voice, and save them instantly to your computer. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease US.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Back live at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill, downtown Waco. Coming up a little bit later on, got some great music for you, so stick around. John Elliott, my buddy, my co-worker for many, 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 many years. One of the craziest stories I like to tell about the old building over there on Highway 6 was that originally that building, this is before my time, but originally that building was built to not only house AM, FM, but a TV station.
Right.
They were going to, I think what was now Channel 25 was going to be there because next door, KWTX had AM, FM, and CBS. So, that's back in the day where they battled it out. Two local men, battling it out. And then at the last minute or something, they passed on the TV station. But that huge building had two radio stations, and at one time a lot of employees, and then it just dwindled down and dwindled down and dwindled down. But we used to do some crazy things in that building. We had all the great stars come by. I know in that little clip of Hot Country Cafe, we had Brooks and Dunn stop by. We've had so many people come by and say hey to us.
We had everybody. I mean, like you said, Brooks and Dunn. We had Tim McGraw come by.
Did a free show at Melody Ranch for us.
Yeah.
You
Tracy Bird.
That?
We had
all of them.
Tracy Lawrence. I mean, all of them came by.
Taylor Swift came by and sat down and talked to us and visited before anybody knew who Taylor Swift was. But we've been so fortunate. Somebody said, do you miss or regret being out of it? No, I go, the good overweighs the bad.
Right.
We had a great ride, John. We had a great ride. I got to travel, got to hang out with cool people, got so many listeners and friends that we made. And that's more than anything, more than the stars and the places were the listeners. We had great super listeners, all ages, all walks of life.
Do you realize, and I'm sure you do, that all the years we worked together, if you set that aside, we had 28 years with iHeart that we worked together. Mm-hmm. Just that section was 28 years.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So we had a great group, and we came up with that. Carl Ray was our sales manager.
Right.
Carl Ray passed on. John Blake's passed on. Dave Fricker's passed on. Gloria, one of our sales reps, has passed on. So many people that worked with us there. We miss them a lot. But we had Stephanie was there.
Right.
Who else did we have? Margaret,
she was our traffic lady.
Yeah. So many great employees back in the day, and so much fun. We had so much great fun. But John, great thing is that you're feeling good. You're living the dream, baby, right?
That is exactly right. I feel better now than I have in many, many, many years.
That's great. Well, I'm glad you took time, and I want to have you come back because we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Be glad to.
We may not, at our age, we may not remember right away, but it'll get to us sooner or later, right?
Yeah, sooner or later.
We got to write it down. Somebody said the other day, I think it was Andrea said, you ought to write a book. And I said, hell, I can't remember half the stuff that we did. Crazy stuff. Anyway, John, it's a pleasure. Before you go, though, as we do every morning, you got to do a bad joke of the day here, buddy.
All right, be happy to. Why do seagulls fly over the ocean?
Why?
Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels.
Bagels. John Elliott, John Fisher, our guest this morning. Thank you so much, buddy, for coming in. Great seeing you. And we're going to get out on the golf course. We may not hit any, but we'll have a good time riding around.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll take a short break, come back. We got live music for you, live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill coming up.
Eco Terra Beds. Better sleep inspired by nature. You deserve better than synthetic. Get the unmatched comfort of natural latex and the superior support that can only be achieved through our uniquely heat-treated and stress-relieved steel coils. Your back, hips, and shoulders will fall into perfect alignment in any position, meaning that you get deeper, more comfortable rest. Visit ecoterrabeds.com.
This is what $500,000 in a duffel bag looks like, but if you look closer, it's actually not real. That's because it's actually prop money. It's what is used in movies, TV, music videos, and ads when the strip calls for tons of cash or for the bills to be destroyed. It looks realistic from a distance, but up close you can see it says for motion picture purposes. I got these from PropMoney.com. They're the official industry standard. I also got some stacks from different decades, from the 90s, 2000s, and even Money Band. Visit PropMoney.com today to get your money seen or money shot right with Prop Money Inc.
Safely send money abroad in just a few steps with Remitly. Sign up with your email, enter an amount, choose how your loved ones would like to receive the money, enter your recipient's information, select a payment method, hit send, and relax, knowing your delivery time is guaranteed. Download the Remitly app today.
VivoSun's mission is to empower growers with stylish and effective products, making indoor growing accessible and enjoyable for everyone. VivoSun is known for its range of products designed for indoor gardening, catering to both beginners and experienced growers. VivoSun has it all for your indoor gardening needs. Visit vivosun.com today and get started making growing plants and vegetables easy and automatic.
whypersonalloans.com. We protect your information with advanced data encryption technology so you can request a loan with peace of mind and from the ease of your home. Request a loan anytime, day or night. Our partners can offer loans up to $35,000 with varying rates and terms. Review your loan offer with no obligation and decide what works for you. Visit personalloans.com today.
It's hard to find supplements that work. No, thank you. You need supplements that are backed by science with natural and plant-based ingredients and that are third-party tested. Because cleaner is better. Like Ora Organic. Plant-based supplements made from the Earth's most powerful plants for your immune health, gut health, workouts, and more. Find out more at oraorganic.com.
Over the decades, ARB has consistently pushed boundaries, introducing groundbreaking products like our iconic bumpers, Old Man Emu suspension systems, air lockers, and the recent brushless air compressor. Each innovation is designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
Streamline event and appointment booking with Amelia's sleek, modern, and fully customizable booking forms. Tailor the colors, fonts, and design to match your brand and seamlessly integrate with your WordPress website. Whether it's for events or appointments, Amelia makes booking simple, stylish, and perfectly aligned with your business. Enhance your booking experience today at WPAmelia.com. That's WPAMELIA.com. Amelia.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Great seeing my good friend John Elliott, John Fisher, this morning here on the show. Been way too long. Got to get him back on. We got so many great stories back in the day of our time in radio together. Here we are. It is Thursday, Throwback Thursday. We did a little clip of the earlier video days of 25 Hot Country Cafe. Today is also National Be With Your Family Day. So if you got family, and it's also give someone you know some flowers. So somebody in your family, maybe give them some flowers. Make their day. And today is a day to remember those officers, whether they're federal, state, local police, law enforcement, that have fallen in the line of duty or become disabled day. We salute you on this day today. Going to be a pretty nice day outside. Back in the 90s today, a little bit breezy, but we're getting ready for the Zach and Jim All-American Heroes Golf Tournament. Tomorrow night's the big sponsor golfer party. Saturday, we got a big round of golf. And we're excited about that. Let's keep our fingers crossed for good weather. All right, this is the time of the morning we do live music. Our young lady that was supposed to be on with us called me yesterday, Ryan, and said the worst thing that could happen to a musician, she got strep throat. Couldn't sing. She apologized for last minute. I said, hey, man, no worries. I'll rebook you, and I've already rebooked her for later in June. But I put the call out to my friends across Central Texas, and Ryan Flores jumped in there and said, Zach, if you don't mind, I'd love to do this. And I said, sure thing, my friend. So Ryan is here with us all the way from Austin. How was the drive up this morning? Was it crowded?
Beautiful and silent.
There you go. I like that. I like that attitude. Ryan, tell us a little bit about you, where you're originally from, and what do you do?
I'm originally from Temple, Texas, and what I do is I am a musician. I travel, I play, I record, and I just love putting out what I love to make and collectively working with others.
That is great. That is wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, do you write a lot?
Yes, every day.
Really?
Day. Yeah.
Every day?
Every single day.
Wow.
An idea comes to mind, got to record it, write it, make something of it.
See, that amazes me, and I ask a lot of the musicians, and it's funny because everybody's a little bit different. I have one guy that says, I have a bad memory, so he says, I have to write it down, and maybe a week later I'll go back and finish it. And then I have some people that say like that, oh, it comes to me, and I sit down and write it right then, the whole song. But it's amazing how it can just come to you, and boom, there it is.
Yeah, I can't explain it. It's something you just can't.
Does something trigger it? Something you see or hear? A song, like you see something driving up here from Austin that might go, hey, that would be a good hook line in a song.
Yeah, like it's exactly like that. Or just looking at the sky or remembering something that was good that you remember,
Right.
It just something builds and then it clicks and then you're in it to write it, And it's what you're feeling at the time, how your day's going, what you want to write about.
Got it. Well, we're so happy to have you here. Glad you got here safe. Ryan, let's kick it off with a song. Tell us about this first one.
This first one's called Dreaming. It's about when you are very stressed in life and you're in a deep sleep and you dream of all of these happily things that you had before because we're growing up as adults. It's scary, so you wish you had things before and you want to go back to them. So the only way you can is your dreams. So it's a cycle ride of emotions. And then you wake up and you're like, whew,
there you go. I love it. Let's go.
All right. Waking up without fear, it's just gone away. Trapped now inside my life, I live through day, breaking clear, breathing fast, my heart is beating, tears not okay, but will change until I fall asleep. Run away from this crowd, escape to my own mind. Deep down, it's all fake, but don't you ever cry. What you made can erase this changing cycle ride. Close your eyes, fall asleep, you're only dreaming. Hey, you're right, we are here, you are too. you. Everything's here tonight. It's your dreaming time. Hey, don't you cry. Everything's here. Everyone's alive. Everything's safe tonight. So let's spend all the time we have waking up without fear. It's just gone away. Trapped now inside my life. I live today, breaking clear, breathing fast. My heart is beating, tears not okay, but will change until I fall asleep. Run away from this crowd, escape to my own mind. Deep down, it's all fake, but don't you ever cry. What you made can erase this changing Sakurai. Close your eyes, fall asleep. You're only dreaming. This can't wait. For everything is here, it's alright. Everything's here, but it changed. It's alright. Hey, don't be afraid. It's only temporary. It's all this way. But don't be scared of the way. Waking up without fear, it's just gone away. Trapped now inside my life. I live today, breaking clear, breathing fast. My heart is beating, tears not okay, but will change until I fall asleep. Run away from this crowd, escape to my own mind. Deep down, it's all fake, but don't you ever cry. What you made can't erase this changing Sakurai. Close your eyes, fall asleep. You're only dreaming. I am the one that thinks this reality feels so real, but you are the one that's hallucinating now. Just take me away take me back. I want to relive this now. Just take me back. I want to relive this now. Just take me back. I want to relive this now. Just take me back. Waking up without fear, it's just gone away. Trapped now inside my life. I live today, breaking clear, breathing fast. My heart is beating, tears not okay, but will change until I fall asleep. Run away from this crowd, escape to my own mind. Deep down, it's all fake, but don't you ever cry. What you made can erase this changing Sakurai. Close your eyes, sleep, you're only dreaming. Thanks. Now, sometimes when you're singing a song like I just did, and you're in it, and you know what you're playing, you forget things. So on that second part, things happen, but you always have to play.
Right.
Oh, it's good to keep
right. The first of that song, when you're playing it, and you're playing, that's got to get tiresome. Just watching you, man.
Yeah, every day you gotta
just practice.
Just start slow, then pick up. So
Yeah.
you can have a steady pace at it. You know?
How long have you been playing guitar?
15 years. My parents gave a guitar, a drum set, everything in the room that I needed, because my dad, before me, played music for years, toured, and that, so it was next to pass it down. And all. So I'm the last one.
I usually ask just about everybody that's on, do you name your guitar?
Yes. I'm getting a new one today, and his name will be Shadow. Because it's purple and kind of.
And what's going to be special about this new guitar? What's different about it?
When I picked it up, I felt it's like you pick it up and you're like, you can see things happen or feel things happen, and I felt so much great music that I'll make with that guitar. You know,
Kevin, who is our producer, director, all around good guy, right over here. Why don't you put that picture up if you can? One of the most famous guitars is Willie Nelson's guitar named Trigger. And here's a picture. And I know you can have a hard time seeing it, Ryan, but look at the holes in Trigger. And look at Trigger. That's amazing. And he still plays it to this day. And how old is Willie? 90-something years old? Golly. Wow. Have you ever been to a Willie Nelson show or concert?
There's a few times that I have been close to him at events, but I've never really got to see him or meet him. But everyone around me in my circle of music
Yeah.
buddies have met him.
Yeah.
And their stories. You know, I'm like, cool. I hope to meet him, but he's a great influence on everyone too. You know?
And not just country, every format.
Everything.
I mentioned this a while back. There's a stat out there, and I know I'm going to be wrong on it, but he has recorded his voice with other people and on his own. He's done over 150 albums.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I recently was just randomly reading and the amount of songs he has, because he was like, I'm putting out my new album. I was like, oh, wow. Yeah. And this, like, talking about guitars, this guitar, I have written at least 7 or 8 EPs with this. This has been with me for a while.
Right.
And it's great about guitars, or the different kinds, because the different ones you play with are the different time periods you were in to write those songs too.
Right.
And the song that I just played, that was a long time ago, you know, so it's like very old, but touching, because when I picked this up, I'm like, oh, I remember writing that. So playing it, you remember stuff. So
it gives off that vibe, that feel.
Yeah. Good feeling.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, since we're talking about Willie and kind of classic, this is the time of the morning, Ryan, where we talk about things that happen on this date in country music history. So here's a couple of them. Back all the way in 1958, Johnny Cash had a big song on number 1 on the country charts called Guess Things Happen That Way. In 1967, the famous Glenn Campbell had one of the greatest songs. It crossed over to pop charts as well. Remember the song Gentle on My Mind? Great song, Glenn Campbell, 1967. 1976, Emmylou Harris, Elite Hotel album was certified gold. 1979, the Country Music Association presented U.S. President Jimmy Carter with the first special award for his support of country music. 1988, Reba McEntire, Sunday Kind of Love reached number 5 on the country charts. 1998, Shania Twain, Come On Over, was certified diamond, sold over 10 million copies of that album. Whew. And in 2005, Keith Urban, Making Memories of Us, reached number 1 on the country charts. Keith Urban is an amazing guy, great guitar player, songwriter, singer, and has a hot wife.
Yeah.
You brought your girlfriend, by the way, with you.
Yes,
and you
I did.
said that she is an aspiring musician.
Yes. And
Tell us a little bit about her.
Well, we met through music. We both had tours lined up last year, and we met in Austin, and I knew of her on social media, and I went to her show unexpectedly. She didn't know I was coming, and then I saw her perform, and then we talked, and after that night, I said, you know what, arcade would sound really nice right now, and then the rest is history, and we've been together since last year, and recently got a home, and
nice.
And now, you know, today with her music, she has a music video releasing, her first music video releasing, so it's great.
Instead of love at first sight, it was love at first song. I like that. Now,
Yeah.
What's her name?
Her name is Liz.
All right, sounds good. Maybe we'll get her back and do what you're doing. Bring her back.
Oh,
what
yeah.
style of music does she have?
Hers is death metal.
Right.
It's very change of genre, but listening to it, it's great. You know,
Right.
Every genre has its hook.
Sure.
Country, pop, rock, everything, and the way they present their music is the spiritual, and,
Right.
and all of that, and it's just great storytelling for people who listen, seeing the visuals and stuff. So
Who are some of the singers, the bands that over the last few years that you've listened to, that you look up to and say, well, I like that?
I always find new music. I always listen to the old music. One is Ozzy. I am very inspired by Ozzy Osbourne. He's great. a good friend of mine named Brian McLaughlin has an indie band from LA, originally from Rhode Island, called The Rare Occasions, and he inspires me a lot and has dived into my music writing and inspiration, and there's just so much, and so many people I meet, so many people I listen to, that if it is someone, it's Brian. He's a great guy. Great guy.
That you could write a great song just going from Rhode Island all the way out to California.
He did.
That's crazy.
He wrote a song from changing from that, and it's great. It's called The Fold.
Oh, that's
cool.
So
it's and the music video is him filming his trip from that, and it's just you're watching the traffic, but it's all like sped up, and it's just you feel that emotion. It's a very like uplifting song. So I thought that was pretty great.
Yeah. All right, Ryan Flores, our guest today. We're going to get Ryan to do another song coming up, but we'll take a short break as we're doing it live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill.
Just use AmPace.
AmPace.
Is your Mac running slow? Mac Booster 8 is your all-in-one solution to clean up 20 types of junk files, remove malware and viruses, and protect your device. It also optimizes your Mac's hard disk, fixes disk permission issues, and cleans memory, all to boost your Mac's performance to the max. Get your Mac running like new again with Mac Booster 8. Visit macboost.net today.
Finding a sleep sack that my baby likes has been a struggle. The sleep sack from Joy is a major upgrade. It's all natural eucalyptus, which is breathable and hypoallergenic, which is really great for your baby's sensitive skin.
And it's made with ClimateTac, which regulates your baby's temperature.
You can also get Joy's crib sheets, which are made of the same super soft material.
Joy gave my baby comfort
and gave me peace of mind.
At Mapiful, we believe in celebrating your journey, past, present, and future. Our unique personalized products are designed to boost your confidence, elevate creativity, and honor what matters most. From custom home decor to meaningful gifts, we help you cherish the memories that make you who you are. Visit mapiful.com and start celebrating your story today.
Maud Lily is your go-to for stylish and affordable fashion that fits your life. Whether you're looking for the perfect swimsuit for a beach day, a chic dress for a night out, or cozy tops for everyday wear, Maud Lily has it all. Their extensive collection of swimwear, including bikinis, tankinis, and one-pieces, always keeps you on trend, while their dresses and tops come in flattering styles for every occasion. Visit maudlily.com today.
Natural Cycles identifies your fertile window by analyzing changes in your temperature. It's the first FDA-cleared birth control app. No hormones, no side effects, and 93% effective with typical use, and 98% effective with perfect use. Just measure in the morning, add your temperature into the app, then learn which days you can and cannot get pregnant. It's that easy. Learn more at naturalcycles.com.
A house is a property, but we live in homes. Home sweet home. Homes where the heart is. Home. There's no place like it. Homes are filled with memories and emotions. OfferPad knows this is your home, not your house. That's why we do what we do. Every day, we aim to deliver the best home buying and selling experience so you can spend less time real estating and more time living.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
We're back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Got a big lineup this weekend. Hudson is here Friday night. It is almost sold out. Got a couple of hundred tickets left for that. And then on Saturday night, a Nirvana tribute band is going to be here to play on the stage. So a big variety of music coming up this weekend here at the Backyard. Also this weekend is the 32nd annual Zach and Jim All-American Heroes Golf Tournament. I'll be out there for the big party Friday night. My friend Colin Dexter from Gatesville is going to be there to entertain with the music on Friday night. Great food from La Fiesta. Great cocktails provided by Specialty Restoration of Texas. And we'll have auction items. Just a fun time Friday night. And then golf on Saturday. All the money we raise goes to the Chris Kyle American Valor Foundation that helps out active, retired military and first responders. And I got to say thanks to our platinum level sponsors, KWTX News Channel 10, which, by the way, today around the noontime hour, I'm going to be on Julie's show over on Channel 10. So turn your TV on and watch. I'll be over there. La Fiesta, our friends at Huey, Sparta Crane and Construction, Boley Smart Foundation Repair, Specialty Restoration of Texas, and Advance Rail Systems. They've been with us for the last several years as a platinum sponsor. Thank you so very much. Today we got Ryan Flores all the way from Austin. Do you play much around the Austin area, or do you get out a lot?
I get out a lot. I started out in Austin, and then it progressed to going to other places. I have yet to travel out, but that is changing pretty soon for that, you know. And it's great. It's great playing to go to places you've never been to before, you know, and meet people, try foods, you know. It's great.
You know, something that I've learned after being in radio for 47 years, today I truly believe that musicians have more chances, more opportunities to play as they did 20 years ago or 30 years ago. More restaurants, more little lounges are doing live music. We're back in the old days, it's pretty much the honky tonks are the little you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also, I told the story early that the kid that's playing tomorrow night, he's not on a major record label. He hasn't had a major hit song. It's all through the internet, all through social. And this kid sells out 3,000 something tickets like that. And so the opportunity with what we're doing, YouTube, Spotify, all that, do you find that? I mean, you're a young guy, so you don't remember the old days, but do you find it being easier?
Everything is easy to access these days. A word of mouth is much quicker than it was back then. And it's scary. It's cool. It's cool for upcoming musicians, the new generation of music, and also for people from the old days too. Like my father, it was word of mouth, you know, and right. you hey, show going on, and then everybody shows up. These days, it's just a click, an ad, you know. Just like I seen with your ad, it's a word of the internet, you know, and it's powerful, and that's how you can get yourself out there, but also show the world who you are, you know. Even if it's one person, 10 people, 100 people, it still counts, and it's amazing what we have these days, you know.
I remember the old days, a band or a singer would have a flyer and they go put it on the telephone poles or somewhere like that. And now it's just boom, hit the button, hit the mouse, whatever it is.
Yeah, I still do though like flyers.
Yeah.
So when I'm doing anything band related or solo, I always go and make flyers because my dad has all these flyers. I'm like, it's come on, you can't get rid of them, you know.
Now, without you don't have to give a name, but is there a place, a club, or whatever that you've played, and after you finished and packed up your stuff and got in the car, you went, holy cow, what did I just get into?
I'm not going to name the situation, but I played my first, only, and ever country show, and it's been a secret with me my entire life until now. Yeah. I've only told her, but I played it. It was a 2-hour show. I wore a cowboy hat, everything. It was amazing. Everybody was amazing. Yeah. But I didn't ever expect that. But I had so much fun that I was like, I'm gonna keep this to myself, you know.
All right, you know what that is? That's the Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Bob's Country Bunker was the name of the bar they played in with the chicken wire in front of the stage. Ooh, what a classic. All right, let's quit talking. Let's get some music going, Ryan.
All right. Look upon the sunrise, it's so bright that it shines. We were happy, I thought we were fine, but you chose to go. Afraid, so scared to give one more chance at what I've been. I wanted this, but it looked like you found the one. I won't forget what you did to me. My life, which you have treated so wrong, has broken into like the ocean is blue. It is so true. Ooh, one day you'll realize the damage you have done. This peaceful life I will live now that you're gone. I'm better without you. Take this like a book. This is the journey I've grown in. I'm sorry that it came down to this, but you chose this. You chose this. Now that life has sent us our own separate ways, please forget me of who I am to you. I don't know you anymore. My life, which you have treated so wrong, has broken to two like the ocean is blue. It is so true. Ooh, one day you'll realize the damage you have done. This peaceful life I will live now that you're gone. I'm better without you.
What was the name of that one?
That one was called Better Without You.
And how long ago did you write that?
2 years ago.
What is your all-time, out of all the songs you've written, what's your favorite? Whether it was written recently or 5 years ago, what's your favorite?
My favorite was written recently. I put out my debut album last year, and the best song I ever wrote on that is actually one I presented for today. And it's a song about, it's called Revive, and it's about everything that you wanted to be, or the feeling that you wanted to wake up to every day. You finally have it, because not only did you bring yourself to this moment and all the things you went through, you got through it, but someone showed you the way. And I wrote that song for my girlfriend Liz, because when I met her, it was like a unstoppable force or feeling that I've never felt, and it was something so unique that I had to write something about it, you know.
Yeah.
So what I was feeling in here, and anyone who truly loves someone, it feels in here, so you have to express it, you know. So
Are you gonna do that for us this morning?
I'm gonna do that this morning for y'all.
I love it. When's your birthday, Ryan?
August 31st, 2001. Wow. I'm gonna be 24 this year.
Good late summertime baby.
Yep.
Here's some folks that were born on this date in history, okay? You may recognize a couple of them here. Madeleine Albright. She was the first female U.S. Secretary of State, was born in 1937. Who else we got here? George Brett, great baseball player, was born in 1953. Ray Lewis, NFL guy, born in 75. Emmitt Smith, legendary Dallas Cowboy, was born in 1969. Who else? That looks about what I can see on the big list there. Let's go with some local birthdays today, Ryan. Always like to throw out some and mention our local folks. Happy birthday today is going to go out to Derek Talley. Derek, my buddy, happy birthday. Austin Flores, same last name. You know
Maybe
what,
we're
Austin?
related. Maybe we're related.
Austin Flores having a birthday today. Olin Christian, happy birthday. Amy Rogers, Colin Brinson, Ryan Wiley, Lori Miller. Let's see, who else here? A couple of more. That's it. Happy birthday. Have a great day and enjoy your birthday. We're going to take just a short break. We'll come back and we're going to check in with the crew over at the Pete Sousa Show and find out what's going on in sports. So stick around for that. Once again, thank you to Weikert Realtors, the Eastland Group, our title sponsor, Be Kind Coffee over on Washington Avenue. Great pastries, homemade bagels at Be Kind. Our friends over at Mike's Car Care Center on Sanger Avenue and Jack of All Trades Employment Services. Will be right back.
Are you ready to take your real estate career to the next level? Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started, Weikert Realtors, the Eastland Group, is the place for you. At Weikert, we provide cutting-edge technology, personalized coaching and training, proven systems to help you succeed, all in a positive, drama-free atmosphere. Our team is more than just a real estate brokerage. We're a family dedicated to growth, support, and real results. Call us today to schedule a meeting or visit theeastlandgroup.com to learn more.
Are you a business looking for great employees or a Central Texan ready to get to work? Since 1986, Jack of All Trades has connected local companies with the best people in town. With nearly 40 years of recruiting experience, we help you succeed, whether you're hiring or job hunting. One call to Jack of All Trades puts the right people in the right place. Follow the job leader, Jack of All Trades Personnel Services.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com. Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your tastes. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. At Toussaint's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Toussaint's.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
We're back. Here we are, Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. And Ryan Flores, our musician, is here. We're going to get back to some more music here in just a bit. I want to say thanks to the gold level sponsors of our upcoming Zach and Jim golf tournament this weekend. Let's see here. McAdams and Sons Roofing. Oh, my gosh, they're great people. Jumped on board for the first time. McAdams and Sons Roofing. Shooter FM. Nikki, Crowman, all the gang over there. Gary, Terry, thank you to Shooter FM. Michelob Ultra, always with us every year. Alan Samuels, Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Griffs of China Spring, Randy Griff. First Heroes, National Bank. Syntex Roof Systems, Tony Lenore and everybody, his family. Texans Helping Others, a charity organization. The super nice guys, Sandy and Pookie and the gang. Dr. Pepper is back with us again. Got a new sponsor this year, Highland Dairy. When you buy your milk, buy it from Highland Dairy. Weichert Realtors, the big title sponsor here on our show. And Max Living and Guardian Payment Services. Thank you. Hey, Scotty's standing by right now. What's up there, Scotty?
What's up, Zach? How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, man. It's Throwback Thursday. And if you could throw back something in sports and you could go back in time and be at that sporting event, where would you be to watch that event?
Man, any one of the Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl victories, man. I was born in 1992, so I was 2.5, 3 years old when they won. I would really like to be able to remember one of those.
Yeah, that would be great. I would love to go back, and I'm not a huge boxing fan, but go back to one of those matches between Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier, or George Foreman, and that era.
Yeah, the peak of boxing right there. It never got better than that.
Wow. Or when Tyson was hot, Right. Of course, those matches didn't last long in the very beginning. He'd knock them out. Crazy. Well, what are you talking about today?
Well, today we're going to be talking about the Dallas Cowboys. The schedule release came out yesterday. NFL put out all the schedules, so we'll be looking through the Cowboys schedule. I got to tell you, Zach, that Cowboys schedule is a little frightening to me. A lot of good teams on that schedule. Of course, highlighted by the Kansas City Chiefs are going to be in Arlington for Thanksgiving Day.
You think that'll sell out?
I think it will sell out. You'll probably hear more Kansas City fans in the stadium again than maybe Dallas Cowboys fans, the way things are going.
I believe that. I totally believe that. What else today?
So we'll discuss Cowboy schedule, and then we've got a guy named Keith O'Brien. He put out a book last year called Charlie Hustle about Pete Rose, and so we're going to have him on today because I don't know if you heard, Zach, Pete Rose is now eligible to be voted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. He was unbanned after all these years.
Yeah. You know, the only time in my life that I ever got to see or be somewhat close to Pete Rose was many, many years ago. I was in Las Vegas, and I was inside the Caesars Forum, which is the shop area, and there is a sports collector's store in there. And they've got some of the coolest things, autographed everything. And every so often they'd bring in an ex-superstar to sign autographs. And I walked by, and there was Pete Rose sitting at that table.
No way.
And I had to stop. And you could see him, but, of course you had to pay to get the autograph. And I was going, oh, that's Pete Rose, man. And then I went back a few years later, and it was Emmitt Smith. Like, oh, that's Emmitt Smith in there. Anyway, if you get a chance, go to that. If you're a sports crazy guy, go to that sports store at Caesars Forum in the shops.
Man, that sounds awesome. I would love to meet Emmitt Smith. He'd be very high on my list of athletes that I'd want to meet.
By the way, Scotty, today it's Emmitt's birthday.
Well, I'll have to tweet happy birthday at Emmitt Smith.
There you go.
Good note there, Zach.
There
Good
you
stuff.
go, baby. Always a knowledge, baby. It's just like a churn, like a ice cream, an old school churn. Right here.
You got all those birthdays locked away, man. I know it.
And I know when your birthday is, too. And I'm going to say happy birthday to you when it comes around, okay?
It's coming. Still a few months out.
All right, Scotty, have a great show, and we'll check in with you tomorrow.
All right, Zach, good to see you.
Bye-bye. Scotty with the Pete Sousa Show there comes on right after our show, Talking Sports. Ought to be interesting to talk about Pete Rose and about the Dallas Cowboys schedule. Hey, Ryan, are you follow any sports at all? Are you a sports guy?
I love the Cowboys, and I'm a Yankees fan.
Really?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
My parents, they went to Cowboy shows back then. It was always in the house. I was in football. I was in baseball. I was in soccer, a lot of things. But I love baseball with a passion. But football, it's Cowboys. We win some, we lose some, but we live to fight another day.
Live to fight another coach, another year. We do. All right, let's get back to music. What do you have for us this time, Ryan?
A song called Revive.
There you go.
And I will be playing it for y'all. A look upon your hand, shown me this great dance across the night. Cisco Lake, beautiful skies, it's so nice. I feel my own peace. Splash the water in my face to see the crystal lake, beautiful skies, it's so nice. I feel my own light. Look at what you'll see. Fall and believe in me. Believe in me. Took a bit so long, far but not so gone. That's me. Just look at me. Took upon your hand. You shown me this great life, how happily I can be in this wicked world. Shown me cross the way. I feel so safe with you. It's like an endless time around your heart to do. Look at what you'll see. Fall and believe in me. Believe in me. Took a bit so long, far but not so gone. That's me. Just look at me. The order's gone through change, but you gotta know it's not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late for you to change. You know it's better this way, but you gotta know it's not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late for you to change me. Yeah. So nervous. I get nervous. It's bad.
And when did you say you wrote that?
When did I say I wrote that? I wrote that last year after my birthday.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's a great song. Very good song. Do you have you ever played here in the Waco area, any gigs at all?
I don't remember the place, but it was around here. I played with my band. We played a New Year's show.
Yeah.
And it was pretty fun.
We talked earlier about how things are, more and more places are doing live music, and not only the backyard, outside, inside. We have so many lounges, so many restaurants, new places downtown that are always looking for musicians. My buddy Chris was on just the other day, and out on I-35, there is a new restaurant coming to town, and it is Tia Juanita's Fish Camp, and it's a chain out of Beaumont, and they're going to be doing live music out there. So many places are doing live music, so hopefully we can get you back up here and play some gigs.
Definitely.
I'd love that. I had a girl, this is a crazy deal. I know you came from Austin, and that's a good drive, but I gotta kind of shame you a little bit. I had a young girl, a couple of 2-3 months ago, came down and sang, and I said to her, well, where are you from? I thought, well, maybe Dallas or Hillsboro, or I'm from north of Tulsa, Oklahoma. She drove down to be on the show and turned around and drove back. That's dedication. Right there.
Very.
All right. Ryan's going to play another song coming up. We're going to take just a little short break, and we'll be right back.
Are you ready to take control of your health? At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. We put every machine through 6,000 rigorous tests to guarantee long-lasting performance. With cutting-edge technology and a commitment to energy efficiency, Gevi makes your life easier, greener, and more convenient. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. That's gevi.com.
With San, owning iconic furniture no longer requires paying a premium. We use the finest materials like Italian top-grain leather, known for its durability and luxurious feel, and apply meticulous attention to detail in every piece we create. Our replicas are crafted with the same care and precision as the originals, but a price that makes them accessible. With over 15,000 satisfied customers worldwide, we've proven that high-quality furniture doesn't have to come with a high price tag. Explore our collection today at san.com.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. Using advanced tech fabrics that are 100% waterproof, UV, tear, and abrasion resistant, we ensure lasting durability with hand-sewn double-stitched seams. Our commitment to quality, precision engineering, and customizable options is unmatched. With vertically integrated operations and express shipping, we deliver premier protection at affordable prices. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. Whether at home or on the go, NordVPN ensures your digital freedom. Stay secure. Download NordVPN today at nordvpn.com. That's NORDVPN.com.
If I've learned anything in the last year, it's that to show up as my best, I need to make intentional choices. And that goes back to the absolute basics. Number one is I have to move. And number two, to stay hydrated.
I have been using molecular hydrogen from Water and Wellness to support my health and well-being. It helps with energy, recovery, liver health, and more. The hydrogen has been a game-changing addition to my own wellness routine. The tablets dissolve into my water and deliver powerful minerals to help my body feel its best all day long.
It all began with a simple idea, cutting handles off old ski sticks to create better pull-up bars. This sparked the creation of the revolutionary Angles 90 handles. After testing over 70 prototypes with 300 athletes, our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Angles90.com to learn more and revolutionize your
Y'all
workout.
played much in Mexico?
Have you ever wondered why so many pet parents are choosing to have virtual vet appointments?
Really?
Online veterinary care is making it easier than ever to get expert advice for your pet. Our professionals are not only experts in managing urgent concerns, but also in providing top-notch preventative health care. We're proud to connect pet owners to a vast network of licensed veterinary professionals, ready to address any immediate concerns and expand access to pet care. Book your first appointment today.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Big thanks to John Elliott for coming in, being my guest this morning, and Ryan Flores from Austin for driving up. Thank you so much, buddy. You're very talented, and thank you, and thank your girlfriend for coming up too. And I'd love to get her on the show sometime as well. All right, we're going to close it out. Miss you, Jim. We'll be back tomorrow morning for another show at the Backyard. Take it out, Ryan.
This one's called Survive the Night. Wrote this on Day of the Dead, the holiday. You and I, bound to see what lies across from this bad dream. You and I are freedom. Judge not, but not, it's too late. You and I, bound to see this light that shine at the end of the tunnel. You and I are. It starts with a dream. You toss and turn around. You look around this place you haven't been before. It's all fun and games until it takes a turn. For me the worst, as this feeling has became the curse. I'm pretty stuck in here, but I know could be long. What can I say? I'm pretty new at this surviving thing. If you get too scared, just count down 3, 2, 1 and take my hand. Let's get the hell up out this haunted house. You and I, bound to see what lies across from this bad dream. You and I are freedom. Judge not, but not, it's too late. You and I, bound to see this light that shine at the end of the tunnel. You and I are. I'm waking up, I'm still alive, trying to figure out how I survive. I look around, I'm terrified. By the stream became my reality. I'm running out of choices to get me by, and I'm running out of breath to scream oh so high, and I'm running out of hiding places, running out of hiding places, running out of hiding places, running out of hiding places. You and I bound to see what lies across from this bad dream. You and I are freedom. Judge not, but not, it's too late. You and I bound to see this light that shine at the end of the tunnel. You and I are. It's all too late now. He's coming through the door so viciously, so motively. I feel his urge to kill us till we survive. Woo.
Keep the music playing.